Sorry for the no stream yesterday. Yeah, so basically, I have been working hard on a bit of contract work that, hopefully we'll have something cool enough to show y'all in the next couple of weeks. But basically, I'm making some stuff that's not on Roblox. And yeah, and that there was a play test that I was preparing for. In fact, the play test is happening in 90 minutes. So this will actually be about half an hour short uh, for the most part. But no, like it's fun. June, yeah. So that's I've been getting some experience with C sharp, which is nice. How am I frozen in summer? Um, well, it's actually winter in Brazil, though winter in Brazil is kind of like summer everywhere else. Um, yeah, So actually, so that's why that's why I'm always frozen in Superhero Life too, because in the winter it's actually me in Brazilian um, you know winter, and then when it's northern hemisphere winter, then I'm in the northern hemisphere. It all makes sense. It's lore. Um, well, yeah, no, it moves by the yeah, the Superhero Life 2 island will change hemispheres based on whichever one allows me to conveniently stay frozen. Um, yeah, but no zone. Yes, this is live. So thank you, thank you. And with that, let's actually let's show that for a second. Um, okay, let's boot it up. And beautiful. It does look very nice. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Let's see. The so that's all come together quite nicely. All right. But yeah, no, today we're gonna do flight. Pretty fun. There's not really a roadmap. Oh yeah, sorry, Eric. Yeah, good to see you too. Yesterday I was doing some contract work where I'm, working on creating a game outside of Roblox, and so that should be pretty fun. But and we have a play test today, so that I'll be finishing my stream early to attend that play test actually. But yeah, no, I'll share more once the game's further along. But that is part of my time nowadays. Um, but yeah, I'm probably not going to post a roadmap just because I want to keep things pretty flexible. But the gist is we're going to get some very basic gameplay into Superhero Life 2, and then the second it's even semi-playable, we're going to put it as a playable mode in the main Superhero Life 2, where y'all can test it and tell me what the bugs are and all that stuff, and then we'll just keep on building onto it from there. Um, why should I believe this is live? It's a good question. Can't prove it. I'm actually I'm actually from the future and just responding to you in real time, a la that one Blink episode of Doctor Who. Will this lag on mobile users on Android 13? I don't know exactly how powerful Android 13 is, but my goal is for it to not lag mobile users because that's the majority of the audience. So if it's too slow for them, that's not good. Let's see. Shins. Flight. Okay. let's so do util. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm a time traveler, not a mind reader. Did I hear about the um let's see. Did I hear about the Dr. Disrespect situation? Yeah, though I'm not surprised. I don't know, y'all. I always had a bad vibe about that guy. They just seemed kind of abrasive, unnecessarily. I know that was their thing, but that's kind of a weird thing to get into when you have human decency. I don't know. That guy gives me bad vibes. And now that I have an official reason to dislike them, those bad vibes are justified, hmm which is always nice. Yeah, let's see. What was the last time this happened? When was the last time I had bad vibes about someone and they turned out to be awful? Um, Lizzo. She seemed very much like fake, and I did not trust that. That was probably the last time I predicted that someone actually secretly sucked. Um, her music is still good though. It's just shame about the whole bad person thing. Look, y'all can read his post about it and decide for yourself. But there's a reason I like. Okay, for example, I have moderators, some who are underage. I have not accepted like a DM request from a community member in a very long time because for the most part, I don't want to have DMs with my underage moderators. That's not something I want. I want to, communicate with my moderators as necessary, and I'm very thankful for the work they do. But like, I don't chat with them. The only people I chat to are either like out of college, um, and like usually people I hired as contractors. Like, it. So like, even from like it was an innocent chat with an underage moderator. Eh, you can, you shouldn't do that. You know, this man is a decade older than me, and he should have that wisdom. So I don't trust it. I think it looks bad. I don't think Twitch wanted to pay a lot of money to ban him. Think about it that way. Why would Twitch get rid of him if they didn't have to? You know, like they saw what was in those messages, even though we didn't. They saw it and they were immediately like, "Yep, we will pay as much money as possible to not be associated with this person." Like I don't know about y'all, but I don't think I have any messages ever sent in my life that would get me insta like that are worth like cutting connections with me for millions of dollars. I've said some cringe stuff. I've said some offensive stuff. I've said things I regret. I have not had a tear up a $25 million contract text message or however many millions it was. But yeah, so how's the process? Okay, I don't feel like I count Drake as being like a bad vibe prediction because didn't we all kind of know he sucked? Like, was that really a shocker to anyone? I feel like that was more like everyone kind of knew, oh yeah, Drake has he's not a great guy. His music can be catchy. I liked what did I like from Drake? There was a Sprite commercial that was fun. Uh, there was that one where he was on the tower. That album. Yeah, I don't know. I I do have Drake songs on my Spotify. But like as I can't think of any, like I can think of one or two Kendrick Lamar songs. So you know, uh, but yeah. So the process so far. So we're making this. And then we are going to, so we're going to do some flight stuff. So let's see, util flight. Okay, so then we're going to, I swear that source map script is not working. My terminal has been very slow recently. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let's see. So how about, yeah, so flight action set. I should probably do some, let's see. I'm going to go into the action util stuff and start adding um, domain checking. So like if it's on the server, it'll do one thing, and if it's on the client, it'll do another. Okay, so trail data, new, fire. So if run service is server, then yay. Okay, let's see, hitbox data. We don't, I guess we should probably do hitbox detection on the server. That's fair. Why am I wrapping everything in parentheses? That's a different language. I'm free now. I don't have to wrap everything in parentheses. Um, Captain, let's see. Basically, the players design stuff to make ideas that you can implement into the games. I mean, like, I'm definitely down to have more of a direct, pipeline for users to contribute feedback and ideas, but I don't want to make it like an official, like, just because a user asks for something, I got to add it kind of thing. Like some ideas are easier than others. Like it's just, okay, so is client that? Okay, so now sound data. I feel like I almost have to add feel like I almost have to add like a way to have it have it auto replicate stuff, you know? Hmm, I don't know yet. I'll have to decide how I want to implement these kind of things. Maybe flight will help because flight is one of those things where like you actually have to um, update stuff in real time. So maybe I can decide more of a remote network framework from that. I mean, we have nobody's seen me and Captain Cool Guy in the same room, in the same game multiple times. Actually, wait, you can very easily see me and Captain Cool Guy in the same room in Super Hero Life 2. Never mind that. But maybe that's my superpower, being two people in the same room. Um, Yeah, but no, I want the community to feel listened to when it comes to new ideas and stuff. It's just more of a how like for the most part at this point, I've heard a lot of the good ideas, and so the stuff which is going to work is usually already on the roadmap. Hey, welcome back, Jimmy Dogwetts. Iconic name for an iconic person. Uh-oh. Every Prime Video superhero show. That's possible. We haven't seen Captain Cool Guy and Eminem in the same room. I wouldn't mind seeing people adding Invincible content. That could be fun. That's a good show. Let's see. See ya, King. Okay, so how should we even do this? Okay, let's just make a services. Okay, so players. Okay, so players dot local player dot character added. So let's add this in there. So what we're going to want to do is load up the trying to figure out what's like the right way to do um, because if we have to because with the action set like there's actually different movements that we'd want to do like in terms of how I don't know that's it's confusing me. Yeah, yeah, though I don't want to talk about the boys. For one, I haven't seen the new season, and the secondly, people have said that the new season's kind of starting to, fall off a bit. Now, I don't agree with any of those idiots who are like, the boys is woke actually. Like that just means y'all didn't have media literacy. Like, um, I just, it's just, I've been noticing it. I think my problem with the boys is like, it's just a bunch of it's just shock value, you know? Like, I don't think that I think that they'll just do a gross thing just to do it sometimes. And I don't like that. I think that's lazy. I think it's, I'm fine with like a scene making me uncomfortable, but I don't just watch uncomfortable things for the fun of it. There's got to be a reason. And sometimes I feel they just do it to gross you out. And I don't think that's worth it. Okay. I see the lore is spiraling. Let's see. So character. Hmm. So how should I do this? Okay, because what I want to do is I want to weave these together, essentially. I just don't know how to. Um, hmm. Okay, so I'm going to add this to here. Oh, who would win? Red Rage versus Captain Cool Guy? It's a tough one. I guess I can say that when they did fight, canonically, Red Rage needed a team to win. So it's kind of like, who would win, Thanos or Captain America? It's like, yeah, you could make an argument for Captain America winning, but at the end of the day, he did need a team to win, you know? Same thing with Thor, where like you could imagine a scenario where Thor 1v1 with Thanos like did aim for the head the first time, you know? But for the most part, at the end of the day, like they needed a team. That's the cool idea behind those kind of team up games or movies. Uh, hmm. And how about import service? So run service. Oh boy, camera just failed. If run service is client, then okay. So we're gonna assemble this one a little bit more directly, and then see how it goes. Hmm. I feel like I almost need to add like a finite state machine or something for these. Okay, we'll figure that out later. I don't think I'd say Homelander has many wise words, but you know, I guess what the frick guys does work pretty well. So character added. Okay, so shared import sub shared power actions. Okay, flight move character one. Oh, it's because I need to do flight.flight, right? Why is it still yelling at me? Oh, it's because I had set velocity intent. But, okay. I'm going back and forth as to whether to keep it because on the one hand it should be self-contained, but on the other hand, the whole point of having these as actions is that they're kind of just implementable externally. Like they don't have much internal logic. Um, that's the idea, at least. It's been a while since I used network util. That might be something I should bring back. Uh, I don't remember. Is Ashley that annoying assistant character who becomes like CEO? See, I do, for what it's worth, I do enjoy Homelander as a character. I I just don't know. I feel like I'm seeing this season specifically. I've seen a lot of people look at Homelander and get the wrong idea. You know, it's kind of like Taxi Driver or something. Where like, oh, they don't get it. Uh, yeah, or people who like the Joker movie a bit too much. If that makes any sense. Okay, let's move this out. I playing I pairs players do and okay. Let's see. I plan to not look up. Honestly, I don't even want to rewatch season two. There's some gross stuff in that. Okay, so local made equals made dot new. Give task character dot destroying connect function made dot destroy, and then shouldn't this be a get velocity intent? Hmm. Flight probably should. Okay, so get velocity intent, and then you'd actually want it to vector three. Okay, called local velocity. Um, okay, so we're going to start this out by making it a bit, we're just going to code it right the first time. Sorry, that's the opposite order. We're going to code it intentionally wrong, focusing on functionality the first time. And then we're going to accept that refactoring is a factor in life, like we're just gonna do it that way. Okay, so vector vector three. Why is it not? Is there something wrong with the LSP? I feel like it's been extra slow today. Oh well. All right, just a heads up, y'all. We only have an hour left. Remember we have what's it called? We only have an hour left right now, unfortunately. I have a play test, and so I'll probably have to actually probably like 55 minutes. Like I'll have to end a little bit early to attend the play test. Um, Interesting. I didn't know he played Superhero Elective. Didn't seem like his scene, honestly. So yeah, I guess. All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess let's figure out what's going on with this. So local local L velocity intent equals get local velocity intent. Um, how do I do things like? I guess we can just have humanoid dot platform stand equals true humanoid. Dot platform equals false. Okay, so humanoid root part. Let's see. Okay, so humanoid platform stand. Roblox just went down? Great. Oh well. Thankfully, we should be able to keep on playing in just Studio, hopefully. Let's see how. Let's just go all the way up with this local function init flight character. Okay. Okay. So now need give task user input. Oh, I need to import it. Okay. Import service user input service, and from there input began next function object space flight is init flight. Very nice. Okay, so now okay, so we're going to okay, so got this. All right. So now, if this is all correct, then when I press play, I should be able to press spacebar and collapse. You know that. So that'll be our first step. Oh wait, I forgot we have a lightsaber. So if I press space, that did not work. Oh well. Let's see how we can make that work better. Uh, okay, so move character scale, humanoid. I think it's because I didn't do this correctly. if player character then end. Okay, so now that might work better. Let's try again. I need to set up a logging system again. CJ, should I buy Crew Pack on Fortnite or get EA Play? I don't like EA, but I also don't like Epic Games. It's a tough one. I guess Fortnite. Oh wait, that one kind of worked. Huh. Is Jedi Fallen Order, is that something you can pirate? Or is that gotta be like, is it one of those always online ones? I do not like EA. Honestly, I just wish that someone else would get the Star Wars video game rights. Dang. Okay. Let's see. Humanoid platform stand is equal to true. How? What should I do? Honestly, what's I think you'll probably get more replayability out of Fortnite, you know? But also crew packs don't really mess with replayability. Well, which one's cheaper? Just go with the cheaper one, I guess, you know? Save your money. Um, but or better yet, find a third better option, you know? Buy that. Crew pack is $12. All right. Fallen Order, I'm guessing, is not $12. That's a AAA game. I guess. Let's see. So velocity intent. I'm still just shocked that $6. Oh, okay. I guess get Jedi Fallen Order if it's cheaper. Wouldn't have guessed it was on sale for $6 though. That game must be underperforming or just at the very end of its shelf life. Wouldn't have guessed that. Usually they don't go on that much of a discount. Where is it $6 at? Is it like part of a bundle, or are they trying to get you into some marketplace? Like, is this like an EA like Steam competitor or something? The EA shop, PlayStation. Huh? It's Fallen Order is $6 on PlayStation. Wouldn't have guessed. Well, hey, I guess yeah, get Fallen Order then if it's cheaper. Okay, I need to decide on what to do for the. Need to figure out what to do for the header. Okay, so we're gonna go with. Okay, so how about a light? Maybe it's because I feel like platform stand should be something you should just be able to set on the thing, you know? Does platform stand get cleared by jumping? What is going on with that? Okay, let me try. I'm going to try something like E instead. Because that, I don't really know what to make of that. Yeah, in fairness, like, I do think that you a game should be fun without having to buy all the cosmetics. So, totally understand if you don't want to indulge Fortnite. That's pretty good. Ooh, doom. Ooh, oh, ooh, doom. That's funny. Okay, so now we have to add some stuff to make the character float. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I guess ragdoll planking is now officially a power in superhero life. Okay, so local, what do they call those again? It's like, well, let's just the uh, enter the game and see how all that ends up looking. Woo! I'm in. All right. So now let's add something to. Okay, so upper torso. I guess their humanoid root part. Um, hey there, RS. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Force, line force, vector force. What's this mean? I guess a vector force is probably. Okay, so vector force relative to attachment 0. Okay, so root attachment. All right, so local root attachment is equal to humanoid root part, wait for child, pseudo enum dot attachment type dot root attachment. Um, assert, actually, we need to have this have a finite lifetime. Assert root attachment and is a attachment. Attachment 4. Okay. About adding outer space game in the future. I'm not necessarily opposed to it. The main limiting factor is just that that's pretty far out of scope, you know? Okay, so I guess it's add a vector force. Anti-grav force is equal to give task instance.new vector force. Pre-simulation. Okay, so we're just going to have this keep the character floating. So anti-grav force dot parent is equal to humanoid root part anti-grav force dot force times humanoid root part get mass. Returns the mass. Oh no, I want to get the assembly mass. There it is. Okay, assembly mass. Anti-grav force dot apply its center of mass is equal to true. Anti-grav force dot attachment 0 is equal to root attachment. Grav force dot. What are the other properties of it? Relative to. Okay, enum dot relative. I guess actuator relative to attachment 0. And then we're going to move this here. And yeah, that should be pretty good. Okay, so with this, we should be able to freeze gravity. That sound good to everyone? Let's freeze gravity. Okay. Okay. Question is, okay, that looks like it could be pretty good. Let's see how much of my velocity. Okay, yeah, congrats everybody. We have offset gravity. That's funny. It's kind of as we rotate it, kind of adjust stuff. Am I speeding up? Oh well. Let's see. So now, I guess. Okay, so get local velocity intent. Get look direction. Okay, so let's see what's the right. How about this? Get global look direction. And that comes back to here. I don't know why that didn't error. You know, like that should have errored. Oh well. Yeah, gravity. You know, it's really holding us down. Okay, so how about workspace.currentCamera.cFrame.lookVector. Humanoid move direction. Okay, so cFrame dot from. Okay, so local move direction is equal to this. So CF equals, let's do a humanoid root part. Equals humanoid tail, get humanoid root part character equals HRP dot cFrame. How about let's just start with vector 3.0, and then we're going to include a drawing package. Draw. That way we can see which direction things are facing. Draw.vector, cf.position, move direction times 5. Then we'll just move there. Okay, so then from there, we should, okay, so let's get, okay, so back to here, we should be focusing on this, I guess. Let's just see how this looks for now and roll with that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've gotten a lot better at scripting since I first started, but for the most part, I think there is definitely an art to it, keeping stuff relatively workable. But I think that right now, like my code is pretty readable. It's like, okay, we make this thing called anti-gravity force, and then we change these things about it. Then every time, every multiple times a second, whenever the physics simulation runs, we check for force. We update the force so that we can do anti-gravity. Okay. All right. So it seems. So it seems that it always assumes the up axis, no matter what direction I go. And that's okay with me. Okay. So with that in mind, we can then translate um, all of this stuff pretty directly. Get local velocity moving temp. In fact, let's not even do local velocity. Let's just make it global. That makes our lives easier. Get global velocity move intent. Okay, so now so let's see. So get global velocity move intent. Let's okay, so we want to have what is it? Align orientation. Let's see, what are the different types of thing? The world model, we have the okay. Torque might be what we want. I don't know. Align orientation, one attachment. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to do align orientation. Local align orientation. I bet can do it. Okay. Now what? Yes. No. Um, what is it? It's mode. Okay. Orientation alignment mode. One attachment. Align orientation dot align type. That seems pretty good. Align type dot C frame is equal to that's C frame. It's not bad. And then what we're going to do is get equals get global look direction and dot new. Okay, so it's a new API. I'm excited to try it. Okay, let's try this and see how it goes. Oh, we need to parent it first. Trying to figure out, is there any other types of okay. No, this looks pretty good. Okay, so from there we can then play it again. Is there another developer you would like to collab with? Yes, Riferian 1 or Riferian Prime. It's my favorite person to collab with on these kind of projects. Secondly, anyone else I've done the accelerator program with for the most part. Because really, at the end of the day, like there are some very talented developers, but between the most talented developer and the one who's easiest to work with, I'll go with the easiest to work with one. Because at the end of the day, my goal is to make a game, not necessarily the best game of all time, but to be part of the game creation process. And frankly, I think that usually the game part is easier than the team cohesion part. So you really want to find the right people to work with. Okay. This is weird. Why is it moving me? Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to make an local align position. Okay, so local align position, and then okay. Okay, so long as it's is that set to 0, it should. Is Superhero Life 2 a one-man party? For the most part. I believe the music was made externally by a nice person I knew in college. And there's certainly going to be parts in Superhero Life 2, the remake, and also all the meshes, of course, as like catalog items. So, it's not like I stand on the shoulders of giants in many ways, but for the most part, what would separate Superhero Life 2 from the rest of Roblox was made by me. Looks like I mixed up active and enabled. How's production of Superhero Life 4 coming? I mean, in the sense you're looking at it, this game is going to sort of snowball into Superhero Life 4, hopefully. So, see for yourself. I think it's looking all right. Oh, I need to update position every time. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Will there be another incident like Superhero Life 3? I wouldn't. I'm not sure I'd call that game an incident, but I've definitely learned from both Superhero Life 3 and 2. Hmm. Very confused as to why this is acting like this. Okay, so let's change this to a general move force instead and mess with that. So then plus vector3.new. I guess g velocity intent times humanoid. Oh, assembly mass. Okay. Times assembly mass times 20. Let's do, yeah, something like that. Okay, so this should hopefully allow us to fly. We'll see. Uh, I mean, it's hard to say. It's like the, it certainly is, a lot farther along than it was. It's doing it. I guess the only thing I can say for sure is that that last 10% of a game usually takes forever. Like, and I'm certainly not good at determining it. Okay, so humanoid move direction looks like that. Hmm. Why is that not working? Maybe move force relative to, no. Linear velocity. Okay, I think I found the issue. I had the relativity set wrong. This should hopefully be a much more stable situation. That would also explain some of the weird movement we were getting earlier. Okay. As a result, let's see how this goes. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It can even break pretty well. I don't need to break that well though. Let's see. What's the align position dot? Okay, so align position dot max force is equal to my root part assembly nest 5. Let's do that. Max torque. Let's just do the same thing there. Let's maybe make that a little bit snappier. And then for this one, I think hopefully we should have something pretty nice. Do you have a purple team in Roblox Arsenal? I do not, but I did sit across from the Arsenal devs during my second internship when me and Ryan were making Mortal Metal. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I'm going to want to increase. I think I'm going to want to increase these a bit. Maybe just do a factor of 10 for them. Um, maybe 50. Then, well, no, I wouldn't say Superhero Life 3 is the Eternals. I'd say Superhero Life 3 is like, it's like Avengers 2, you know? Like it had some cool ideas, but overall the execution was lacking, you know? Um, okay, so this isn't bad. Ouch. Um, okay, so move force dot force. Let's adapt how we're solving for the move direction a little bit better. Okay, so um, look vector, move direction. Okay, so okay. Uh, 3 got new. All right, let's see how that works. Yeah, and some people liked Superhero Life 3, and so I think it's fitting. Superhero 3 is not Madam Web. My goodness. This is how you get really banned. Don't do that to me. I did not watch Loki season 2, but I remember enjoying, season 1. It's just, the actual. I just never got around to it. You know, you know how it is these days. Um, I think that kind of works. Will the original Superhero Life still be up after this? My plan is that after this has been out for a little bit, I'm going to open source the original so that people can still like access it for nostalgia reasons, but also I don't have to maintain it, you know? Okay. If math.abs y is less than 1, then else y equals 0. Math.sine y times math. Okay, let's see how that feels. We're just trying to get the controls for flight feeling good. Um, yeah, that takes some process, you know. Um, yeah, but dang it, did somebody set the stupid thing to streaming? By somebody, I know it could have only been me. No, never. Okay, yeah. So this is the hope that like we'll be able to what's going on here? You seeing this? It's like there's like some graphics issues. I'm gonna remove that thing from the starter pack. Maybe that has something to do with it. No, I agree with you, RS. The Superhero Life 3 really messed up something core in the design. I just don't buy the argument from people that it's I agree that it's a disappointment and kind of missed what made the previous ones work. It kind of like Dark Knight Rises, you know? Like I think that it's just a lot of people when they go against it, they go at it almost like it was a sellout, even though it just made mistakes as to the problem is Superhero Life 1 and 2 were kind of just inspired by the desire to be in that world and to make your own suit. And of course, superheroes. Whereas Superhero Life 3 took inspiration from Jailbreak because I thought that game was really cool. Um, and that's where everything went wrong for the most part. What is happening with that? Y'all see that? Like the lighting is like, what the heck? I am so confused. What could possibly be happening here? Okay, I don't know what to make of that. Um, I think it's because I'm trying to normalize that, which is giving me an infinite move direction vector. Let's see. Okay, so let's also only do this if move direction dot magnitude is over to 0. That's the only time we consider that stuff, I think. Will my original character from Superhero Life 2 still be there? Yep. Yeah, we have some backwards compatibility stuff that's operating. We just need to finish up making all those assets. But yeah, no, we're gonna make sure everyone's saves transfer. Okay. All right, so this isn't too bad. Okay, I need to speed up the I need to increase the amount of force that it can use for slowing back down because right now it's a little bit too floaty. Okay, so max force, so align position should have, let's do 250. Oh, you should be able to also delete suits if you want. Like, we're going to make sure that the suit system is very flexible, that, y'all delete and ideally clone suits in case you want to make variations. Okay. No, that's kind of fun. Look at that. It actually has like there's sort of like that, like it kind of had like a bit of velocity to it. Or like, Look at that. That's actually kind of nice. I don't know. I don't think I dislike that. Okay, I think I'm going to increase this to 150. Yeah, it's just a prank. Hmm. How would max velocity work? So I might want to consider setting that vector force. I mean, I guess this is just a pure force one. This is pretty good. I just need to stop crashing into buildings. Also, I'm going to increase the okay, so let's see. So we have the hey there, Stavaz. Thank you for stopping by. Madam Web, that movie was weird. Honestly, I don't know how it got, I don't know how they ended up making that. Okay, well, hey, I think that we have a pretty good for a first day of flying, you know? Oh, yeah, the whoops. Oof. I kind of like that it has this sort of built-in physics behavior, like just being able to bounce off things, you know, just ooh. In fact, that'd be kind of fun if it like almost cut out if you hit a wall too hard or something. That'd be very funny. But yeah, so let's see how this goes. And yeah, yeah, but yeah, your original suits will save. Um, yeah, and I think, I mean, it's an important question. I don't mind answering it twice. All right. So, but no, I have some issues um, with how it handles, you know, some of the controls, but we're at a good start, or I guess a good stop for tonight. I have to end a bit early, due to some work with, no, it's all good. So, all right. Thank y'all for watching. I have to get to a play test right now for a different project, but I've had a good time. And we will continue next time with more flight progress. All right. See you, everybody.